I think that we often focus on calories, and that's almost half the equation to me, because there's lots of other things that are important in determining how much you as an individual need to eat, such as your activity level, your metabolic rate, your gender, sort of your body composition, comparing, adipose to muscular tissue, but also very, very important, assimilation. When we just look at calories going in, we're not looking at what's happening in the bodies. So one person could need 10,000 calories a day because they're active, and also because they've got intestinal damage. They may have had Crohn's disease or be gluten intolerant, and that damages the villi inside your intestine. And the villi increase the surface area, which means you assimilate more macronutrients and more micronutrients. So one person could eat 10,000 calories, could well need to eat 10,000 calories. But if they're only assimilating, say, 30% of what they're eating, another person could eat 5,000 calories, but assimilate 90%. So when we just look at calories going in, it's almost half the equation. Assimilation is very, very important. And we change throughout our life. So at one point in your life, you may need to eat 10,000 calories. At another point, you may need to eat 2,000. It's not static. And often what people find is after they've done an extended water fast or a mono diet is that their intestines heal to some extent. So they need to eat less. So I think it is a very individual thing. Adding to what the other speakers have already said, just because somebody else says you have to have X amount of calories, you have to, otherwise you're under eating, you'll be anorexic. What works for them might not work for you. So very important to listen to your individual needs.
Thank you so much. Rosalind?
Just to add my little 2 pennies worth to this discussion, wouldn't it be interesting if we could eat a meal and immediately after we've eaten it run to a full-length mirror and strip off our clothes and say, oh, I ate too much, or oh, I didn't eat enough. We don't get an immediate picture of the results of our eating straight after the meal. We get it after an extended period of time. And I think that the better thing to do is to review your state of health and your physical disposition periodically, but not at each and every meal. And remember that there's a lot of other influences that will be so-called your body talking to you that are actually nothing to do with your appetite. In many cases, your body's telling you it's tired, it needs to sleep, and we interpret that as your body telling you need to eat. The great thing is on the raw vegan diet that gradually our body awareness does increase, and as a result we can become more aware of what is tiredness, what is hunger. In some cases there's actually thirst. So I think rather than trying to decide, okay, this is the number of calories I need and therefore this is what I'm eating at this meal, review your state of health and your physical appearance and your well-being periodically, and then say, oh, it looks like I've been putting on weight lately, or it looks like I've been losing weight, or whatever it is. But don't expect at each and every meal to sort of be able to evaluate whether how much you're eating is correct or incorrect. It takes a longer period of time than that. And secondly, open up to thinking that your body talks to you about other things other than just food. It could be saying to you, hey, you're feeling lonely. This isn't actually hunger. Go find some company. There's so many different things your body says to you. And please keep that in mind as well.
Okay, Kelsey, is that thorough enough for you?
I've got one more, and it's really quick. Another thing that I'd like to say on that topic is to not compare yourself to other people. Because that's something that I've noticed. People come to me and they're like, I can't do 4,000 calories, I try. And then they actually feel bad about themselves because they can't reach this level that somebody tells them that they need to eat. So just don't compare yourself. And again, like everyone else said, trust yourself and learn your body. And yeah, because comparison is the thief of joy. So it takes away all of that. And then you really can't listen to yourself properly because you're worried about being like someone else or trying to reach this level of what they think your body needs, but you will determine that.
Thank you very much.